3, 2, 1, click!
I think we did that in harmony this time. After all those episodes of proving we can't, we might have outdone ourselves in the new year, Lauren.
Well, I don't know. Let's not get too excited.
Hi.
Hi.
Is everything well?
Everything's good, yeah. Ready to get back onto this.
Okay, yeah, I missed you. Here we go again.
I missed you too. Oh, we're so pathetic.
Out of you. God.
Welcome to episode 8 of the Lauren and Sheila Show, and it's, let's be honest, officially the first one of the new year. So I guess I should say Happy New Year!
Lauren!
Are you having a good one so far?
I am, actually. The first week so far, so good. Nothing too upsetting, which is great.
That's a good start. That's a good start.
Yep. Nothing made me cry this week, so that's good.
Good.
You know, still unemployed, but hey, I've got some things on the horizon, so that's good.
Well, we're going to do horoscopes in just a bit, and trust me, it sounds like your year is going to be a good year. But first, before we do that,
okay,
have you stuck to your New Year's resolutions? Let's start with that one.
Yes. And
Ooh.
yes, girl. Well, what were my resolutions? I don't know if I defined them except for working out more. Yeah.
Yep, working out more was definitely in there.
All right, so I got that. And what was the other one? I told my son, I don't know if I said in the last podcast, I told my son that I was going to be less cranky. He's like, oh, thank God.
Oh, that would be nice, yeah, because everyone only ever hears the nice side of Sheila. The rest of us sometimes get the cranky side, so I'm glad that's going well. Actually, you haven't been cranky towards me the last week, so that's a good start.
That's a plus, yeah. So 7 days or so in, and I'm doing good, Lauren, doing good.
You are doing well. I'm not sure about me, really. I don't know about my resolutions.
I think we decided your chocolate resolution was no good.
Yeah,
so
it's acceptable for me to eat chocolate.
Yes.
Okay, so this is good because may have had a little bit since the 1st of January, so not too much though, not too much. But I took on the class. You know, I was saying to you I wanted to get back into teaching a little bit.
Spin class?
No, it's a step class.
Oh, knee, dive, jump, nudu, cha-cha. That one.
Yeah, kind of like that, but hopefully a little bit better than whatever. I don't know what that means to anybody who's doing a step class.
You know what?
But, you know.
They didn't ask me to teach, so thank God it's you.
Thank goodness for that. But I don't actually, the first one is this week. So I haven't done the first one yet.
Oh, I'm so excited for you.
So it's the plan is there, and you know, I've been trying to be a bit better. I've been working a little bit less. It has helped that my other half turned 30. Yeah, that's depressing. He's younger than me. Yeah. Let's quickly move on from that he's young and only just turned 30.
Hey, mine is too. I know. Look, I felt that way when I turned 40 for a couple years and he was still 38, 39.
Yeah.
So right there with you, we both robbed the cradle.
I know, didn't we just? So we just swiftly move on from that. But obviously the first week of the year was a little bit of a wipeout for me because it was his birthday. So we still had celebrations, still went out for dinner. So again, you know, I didn't eat that great the first start of the year, the first week. It's kind of all starting today for me. I feel this is a better day to start. So New Year's resolutions.
Let's just start over.
Yes.
Happy New Year, Lauren.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Let's do this again. Resolutions start today. Woo! I'm on it.
Need cha-cha. Woo!
Mambo cha-cha. Yeah. I'm going to educate you in the mambo cha-cha. And the pivot turn and round the world and knee up and all of that jazz. It's all going to be happening on Thursday night. I think I might have to film it, just, you know.
And I think that when you come here, you need to teach a step class. So we can all enjoy the Lauren knee mambo cha-cha.
Yeah, but you know when you go to me, slow down, British lady. You know when you go like that to me, it's not going to work in a class. No one's going to get me in a class. Because I am literally like, knee, turn, pivot, mambo, cha-cha, round the world, let's go. Woo! Like, do you know what I mean? No, everyone's going to be like, sorry, what did she just say?
We can follow you. Just you don't have. We won't understand you, but we'll follow your movements.
Okay, you can give it a go.
We'll give it a whirl. We'll have a practice session before we do it for real. How's
that? No problems. Let's do it. Okay, let's move on then, because it's the start of the year, and we tend to every month do horoscopes at the start of the month just to see how a month's going to turn out. However, because it's, January, the start of the year, I've got your yearly horoscope for you.
Oh, well, I just happen to have your yearly horoscope as well.
Oh, well, shall I do yours first?
Well, you did mine first last time. How about you get the privilege of being the first to hear what's in store for you?
Go on then. Off you go.
Okay, Gemini. This year will be crucial and significant for you, as there will be a lot of alterations and variations this year.
What does that mean? Things are going to change, I guess?
Well, Lauren, this year will be like a roller coaster ride for you.
Oh.
It looks like both optimistic as well as pessimistic experiences.
Not sure what I think of that. Is that good, or like a good roller coaster, or am I on a roller coaster that could go?
You're going to have some ups and downs. Are we allowed to just delete a sentence?
Yep, move on. Let's go.
And pretend like if it never... I never said it. All right, here comes the part we don't like. Jupiter transits in your 7th house, and from 2nd December, it will transit in the 8th house, which will... What?
Okay.
I don't understand.
Well, something's obviously happening in the 7th house, and from the 2nd of December, it's moving to the 8th house. So what's happening in the 2nd of December? Is that a good thing?
I don't know. It's going to mark it as a very critical event in your life, though.
Oh, we've got a whole year before that happens.
Okay.
Things might change. That was like the 2nd of December. Who knows? As long as it's like... When it says critical, I hope that's a good critical,
Yeah,
like...
It doesn't say.
Turning point.
Okay, well, it does say this, and this will make you very happy.
Okay.
The good news is that your partner will always stay with you to support you through your thick and thins this year. So if there's anything bad, don't worry, Callum's got your back.
Okay, good. This is good.
Yeah. Now, as far as your career is concerned, this year will show you a lot of modifications in terms of your work-related matters, like step class. You're already putting that back in your life.
Like mambo, cha-cha, pivot, knee, round the world. Woo! Don't know why I keep wanting to do that. It just comes naturally. I'm excited.
You may witness a lot of changes, and you may have to make a lot of important decisions this year. You may have several new opportunities to choose from, which will directly influence your career. Oh, my God. So be alert, Lauren. Be smart while making your important decisions this year. No pressure.
I was going to say, it sounds like something potentially good could happen career-wise, but it's going to be like, which one do you choose? Like, what do you do? Do you do it? Do you not? Maybe it'll bring me to America.
That would be amazing.
Maybe. And
that would be so amazing.
Wouldn't it? And actually, I think I'm convincing Callum more and more every day. So just totally go off track a little bit. He's got really into American football and started playing for an American football team here in the UK. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's made him like America a little bit more. So, I'm swaying him a little bit more.
Then stop looking for a house.
Oh, I know. That's just stressful too. Let's not even talk about that.
I was going to say, if you buy a house, then you're more inclined to stay there. But if you don't buy a house, you're more, you can just rent.
But
for a
I
little
think,
while.
and I could be totally wrong on this, but I feel like I've heard before that actually, if we do come to the States, we're in a better position to have a property here because they sort of understand that, you will come back to the UK because it's hard to get into the States. So I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
Okay,
me. Do me.
Yours is a lot more exciting than mine. Mine just sounds like it's going to be a tough old year ahead. Yours, however, sounds like a good year. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
Get ready, as the world will be your oyster in 2019.
Woohoo! Mambo cha-cha! Yes!
Woo!
Around the world! Woo!
You will witness a positive transformation in both your personal and professional life.
Oh.
You may win the lottery or get a promotion.
That makes sense because I haven't told you this, but I didn't win the lottery.
Yeah?
But I know, sorry. But there is a job that I want, and it will literally take me all around the world if they call me. So, yeah.
When are they going to call you?
It could be today. It could be next week. It could be in June. I don't know. But it's a fun opportunity. They already know the owner of the company, and I already know some people that work for the company. So if I do, I will be going like a week at a time.
Oh my goodness!
Around the world. I know. So it's kind of neat.
How are we going to do this? I'm just trying to work out now. You're going to take your microphone with you because it's going to be really, depressing for
Well,
me if you're
good
somewhere
thing
nice
it'll only-
every week.
Well,
You'll be like, Lauren, I'm in Hawaii. I'll be like, I'm in my bedroom. Like, seriously? This is just...
cold and dreary and grey and wet.
This is not fun anymore.
So I'm already, the first paragraph is already turning out to
I
be
need
true.
to know
So go
more
ahead.
about that in a bit.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's move on. It is true that in order to stay mentally healthy, you must be physically fit as well. So tie your shoelaces tightly and go for a hike or do something to pump up your adrenaline flow.
Already ticked that off the list. Yep.
You've been doing that one.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, here we go. It seems that you're very lucky and fortunate for most parts of the year. Saturn and Uranus will meet in a harmonious setting in the second... I knew the minute I said that. Anyway, they're in a harmonious setting in the second half of the year, which is likely to give wonderful results in August and September.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go. You ready for the last line?
I'm ready.
The sky is the limit, and there are chances for you to achieve new heights and set remarkable standards.
So that means I'm not going to be involved in SpaceX this year since the sky is the limit.
Oh, okay. Yep.
There goes my dream with me and Elon Musk. All right.
Sorry about that. But I'm going to throw it out there. I actually think your year sounds pretty good. Mine sounds like I'm about to get on a roller coaster and not know what's about to be thrown at me. So
it's going to be a great year for you, but it's going to be ups and downs. So it's going to be one of those that you look back and you're glad for the roller coaster because you wouldn't have appreciated it type of thing as you do now, blah, blah, blah.
I love that you're trying to justify it for me. Thank you. Thank you for making me feel better. Yes.
Now, you do realize that the universe you're in control of the universe, right? So we can
thoughts become things.
Choose the good ones. Exactly.
I am on it.
Thoughts always become things. All right, I'm already feeling warm and mushy thanks to that awesome yearly horoscope, Lauren. So how about we tell us something good, shall we?
Yes, let's do it. Let's get the feel-good things going on.
All right, well, this is coming out of Princeton, Texas. Cute little town. There was a teenager, and he is getting major kudos for what he would say was just doing what his parents taught him.
19-year-old John Lopez Jr. works at Walmart in Princeton, and earlier this month, a customer at the checkout realized that she didn't have enough money to cover the bill. She was so upset that she started crying.
Oh, and at that moment, he just felt it in his heart to help her. He said, "Hey, it's okay, I got you." And he ended up covering her for $110.
And a customer, Lacey Sims, she documented the whole thing on Facebook. She posted a picture of John behind the register, and this is what she wrote. She said, "I just witnessed this kid pay for a cart of merchandise for a woman in obvious distress about her inability to pay. He is always singing, upbeat, courteous, joyful, and efficient. He just renewed my faith in humanity and the generation we are raising. Everyone share this so the world knows what a blessing John is to our community."
The Facebook post already has thousands of likes, and it's been shared more than 3,000 times.
John's parents as well really apparently had an impact on how he lives his life. They taught him that if someone needs help, you help them. If someone's down, you bring them up. And his daily goal is to make at least one person smile.
Since his post went viral, the Princeton, Texas community rallied behind him. There's even a GoFundMe for him, which already has over $33,000. And John, he plans to save the money, of course, for college.
He is just adorable. So adorable. I love it. And actually, we were saying that it's something we're going to do this year, but I think we need to make all our listeners need to make an effort to do something every single day just to make somebody smile.
We can start with people in traffic. Let them in. Just let them in. Regardless, as if they say thank you or if they cut you off, just be like, "You must be really busy and important. Go. Love and serve." Just go ahead and smile.
Yeah, that is one thing I need to work on, though, because I just get absolutely raging when I let someone go and they don't say thank you. And I drive past and I go, "You're welcome." I'm that person, so I need to work on that this year.
Let's bring back in those warm and fuzzies. Warm and fuzzies. Boy, she got... instant rage already. You're not even driving, Lauren.
I know. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll say that everybody needs to make at least one person smile. And to get me back on Warm and Fuzzy, let's meet our guest who sat patiently waiting while we've already been talking for, I don't know how long.
She won't leave.
She sat patiently. I know. She sat patiently
She's
waiting.
been at my house for 24 hours. She won't leave.
I know, but I think she's going to bring a smile to both our faces. She's been making you smile for the last 24 hours because I've seen all the photo evidence. But hopefully she's going to put a smile on everyone else's face. And you know her better than me.
Yeah, just a
so
little bit.
The introduction, I'm handing it over to you.
Yep, we met at the age of 15. Not to age ourselves, but it was a very long time ago. And
That's
please,
a long time ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, shut up, Lauren. Welcome, Roxanne Marchand. She is her own biggest fan. Listen to that.
I love the fact she just cheered herself as well. Brilliant.
Right?
Love it.
Right? I love that story. And I'm telling you, I am like a pro #power of kindness person.
Love it.
We all have the power to change someone's life. So just go out there and do it. So yay, John.
Absolutely brilliant. So, Roxanne, we've invited you to the show not only because you're like super fan of the Lauren and Sheila show, which we absolutely love.
Right. I am. President. Of the fan club.
I just cut my coffee. Hold on.
I have a t-shirt.
Do you have a t-shirt?
And sheets.
I'm sorry, can we just clarify? Did you just spill your coffee? Is that what's happening?
No, I'm good.
I just all of a sudden heard Roxanne start telling me she had sheets and t-shirts, and I was like, did our listeners actually just miss that? Because this just got weird.
Welcome to our world.
So now the coffee's mopped up, let's get back to talking to Roxanne.
Yeah, so Roxanne and I, a little history. We were friends in high school. Then in our 20s, we were unstoppable roommates who had no life, hence the company that we had together called We Had No Life Productions. We screen wrote together for 10 years. So we have a very long history. And between then and now, Roxanne did not stop writing screenplays, and she's all about film, and she's directing, and she's doing a little bit of everything. So she's starting very well loved in the independent film community in New Orleans, and she's got a project that, Lauren, I know you know is going to be near to my heart because it's a little island just to the right of the same island where I got married, Puerto Rico. And it's a little hidden island that really got devastated by Hurricane Maria, and no one's talking about it. And it's a U.S. territory. These are American citizens. And Roxanne is here to talk about the documentary, and it's called Broken Worlds, The Island.
Yes.
How did you get involved with this whole project? Because I got so excited when I found out that you were a part of this.
A friend of mine got me in touch with this fabulous, beautiful light of a woman, Robyn Flanery, who had done a documentary on the island of Vieques. We talked, and she needed someone to handle the PR work for the film, and the more we talked, I realized, oh my gosh, this woman is not only is she making film, but she's trying to change the world, and she's really trying to put a great message out there. And I watched the film. I just fell in love with what she was trying to do, and my heart at the same time was breaking for these people on this island because Hurricane Maria came through, and even though there were issues before the hurricane,
Bad after. God.
Yeah, it just decimated everything on this island, and no one's talking about it. No one's talking about the fact that they don't have water, the fact that, the electricity, there's no medical care, that just people don't even have homes to live in, and the food and just everything is just not where it should be. And Robyn has kind of brought that to light with this documentary, and I know that she wants to go so much further with it, but this is just the first step in getting people to take action and take notice of what's going on this island.
Everybody talked about Puerto Rico after Maria. I'm sure you remember hearing about it.
Yep, I remember that.
And then it just kind of faded away. Well, imagine, they're talking about Puerto Rico, but no one's talking about this island, just to the east of the main island. No one's talking about it.
And how long ago was it now?
Maria was in 2017.
Yeah, it was a year and 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah. It was, September?
Mm-hmm.
September of 2017. Yeah, and that was the second hurricane to hit.
Right.
Because they had hurricanes back to back. And so, still, you know how much I love Puerto Rico. And they're still having some struggles on the main island. So you can imagine with this little tiny island, There's no aid, there's nothing but a couple of humanitarians that are trying to bring a little good to it.
And I'll tell you, there's so many stories, and I can't really, of course, go into all of them, or this would take up the entire podcast for the next 3 months. But there are people there like Arita, who is a 32-year-old woman there who, before the storm, she moved there. She was in our military, and she wound up falling in love, and she had a child, and then Maria hit, and her and the love of her life and this baby were sleeping wherever they could, finding food wherever they could, and no one was helping them. And they still kept their spirits up. They still kept on just doing what they had to do to survive and to make life not only for themselves better, but the people around them. And this sweet darling and her baby lost the love of her life. He died of a heart attack, I think about a month and a half ago. And she has a child. She's pregnant with another child. She's lost this man who was her rock.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any place to live.
It's devastating, isn't it?
It makes my heart break. But the good thing about this is that there is a film out there that Robyn, she is trying to get people to notice. She is, she's knocking down doors and just trying to make something happen so that people will understand that it takes all of us. We all need to step up as humans and make things happen for people because, that's what makes us human. And that's what we're all kind of hoping will happen with this, and then we can go on and update everyone by doing a series on it and going back to the island and talking to all the people again and seeing how things are changing.
Yeah. Broken Worlds, the island. Find it on Amazon. If you're Amazon Prime, it's available free. Brett and I watched it. Something really cool at the very end. I'm in love with that guy, Moses West.
Oh, yeah.
There's this guy at the end of the documentary, just to tease you a little bit, Lauren. Yeah. This guy, if you remember just how water's formed, like in basic 3rd grade science, how it comes down from the sky and the ocean, and then it comes up with the humidity, and it does this cycle. He's literally creating water from air.
Amazing.
Oh, my gosh.
He's like a superhero. I mean, come on.
And he needs the cape. He went to the island.
Yes.
And he's still on the island a year later. And he won't leave until
he makes a change, until people start doing something in order to not just help him, but, help everyone else that's on that island trying to make an effort. But the problem is that there's nothing coming into the island. So all these people are on this island are trying so hard to do something, but they don't have anything to do it with.
Yeah. And the worst part is the ferry. It sometimes runs, so if you need to get to the main island
for medical care,
yeah, you're screwed.
Oh, it's so sad, isn't it?
But the island is gorgeous. I mean, it is like this gem of a beautiful island, and it's so ironic that something so devastating happened to this island. It's still so beautiful, but yet there's so much destruction and sadness and need for things.
And we encourage everybody to see this documentary. Like I said, if you have Amazon Prime, it's called Broken Worlds, The Island, and it's the director is Robyn Flanery.
Yeah, and you please rate it after you see it. Please, put that 5-star. 5-star. 5-star, yeah. Go have a look at it, and very proud to be a part of this project.
Yeah.
Very.
You can visit their Facebook page, too. You can check them out. Just look for Broken Worlds, The Island, and there's all kind of ways on Facebook that they can give you to help.
Definitely, and we'll also get it on our Facebook page for anyone that's listening.
Are you going to stick around?
I'm sticking around. Are you kidding me? I got tea.
Yeah.
I've got a spot of tea. Yeah.
That was the worst British accent ever.
You know what? I didn't ask you for your opinion, Lauren.
Oh dear, I'm not sure where you're from with that accent. That's nearly as bad as my y'all. Like, seriously.
Hey. See, now there's someone worse.
Yeah.
I'm not as bad as you thought I was.
This has just got better after hearing Roxanne's version of it, yes.
Spot of tea, mind you. Spot of tea.
I love it. Well, Roxanne, since you're sticking around.
Yeah.
I've heard from Sheila. She talks about you a lot. When we decided you were going to come on the show, she started talking about you a lot and saying how you'd been friends. So I feel like I know you quite well, even though I've never actually properly met you.
Ditto. I feel the same thing about you. Yeah, good though, yeah.
Good though, yeah.
Now you're Canadian. How'd you get Canadian?
Sorry, where are you from now? Seriously. Let's just make this podcast even weirder because you're sticking around. So, I've heard that you are a massive fan of somebody.
Who?
Sandra Bullock.
Oh my gosh, hello, yes.
And at the minute, I don't know if you've seen the new thing that's on Netflix, Bird Box.
Yeah, I did.
See, I haven't watched
Sandra
it.
Bullock, of course she has.
No, I haven't watched it yet, but it just feels like over the Christmas period and everything, everyone went slightly crazy for it.
They did. You either like it or you don't like it. That's the two things. There's
Okay.
no in between. So, yeah, but I loved it. I thought it was great.
Right, well, I need to watch it. But since you're such a massive Sandra Bullock fan, I think it's time for a little bit of Sandra Bullock trivia. Are you really a fan, basically?
We'll see if I'm a fan or a stalker.
I mean, is she gonna walk the walk or just talk the talk? We'll see.
Let's see.
All right, you go first, Lauren.
Okay. Name the film where Sandra plays a lonely railway ticket collector.
Oh my gosh, while you were sleeping, favorite movie ever. How many lines would you like me to recite from it?
Ah, I love
Come
it.
on, these mashed potatoes are so creamy. He's only got one testicle.
Yeah.
Did I just say that? Sorry.
Who was it? Actually, since you know this film so well, somebody else was supposed to get that role. Who was it?
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Don't you Google it.
I'm gonna go with Meg Ryan.
Oh no, it was a good guess, but it was Demi Moore apparently.
Oh, good. No.
Sandra was definitely the better choice.
Yes, she is so Lucy.
All right. In 1998, Sandra starred in Practical Magic. Who did she star alongside?
Nicole Kidman.
Love it.
Come on.
You're doing me proud though, because some of these, I didn't know the answers to some of these. I had to use the power of the internet. What 1994 film propelled Sandra into commercial success?
1994. I'm gonna go with Speed.
Yes!
Yeah, because it's yeah. That's one of my faves too. That actually, here's a little tangent. I bought my first television VCR combo thing, and the first movie I got was in surround sound.
Yeah.
The first movie I got was Speed. I watched it like 483,000 times, really loud, so it sounded like there was like buses and trains going through my room at all times.
You were literally there.
Yes, I was there.
All right. So in 2013, it was very, very successful financially for this successful comedy of the year, starring Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy. Name the movie.
Oh, I didn't like that movie.
Well, what was it?
Oh my gosh, the cop one.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like it. Yeah, you stumped me on that one. Wait, whoa.
She won't give up.
Oh dear, it was right there. It was, I don't know.
You Can Pack It. It's the opposite of air condition.
Oh, The Heat?
Yeah. Heat. Yeah. All right. Oh,
Okay.
boy.
What state was Sandra Bullock's character representing in the movie Miss Congeniality?
Oh, she was from New Jersey.
She was indeed.
Sandra was reunited with her co-star from Speed in 2006.
The Lake House.
Oh!
I love
Come
this.
on.
This is good. I heard you were a super fan, so you are living up to your super fan status at
What's
the
my
moment.
prize after this?
Here we go. We've got two more for you. No pressure. You have to get these two right now.
Ooh, this one's hard.
Okay.
What is Sandra Bullock's middle name?
Oh, I knew that was coming for some reason. I have no idea.
Ah! Don't let me down, Roxanne!
I'm sorry, Sandra. I know she's German, but I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Funicello.
Funicello. That's her final name?
No.
Oh, I was like, what?
That's a weird middle name.
Blank Funicello. Mickey Mouse Club. Beach Blanket Bingo.
Right. Annette.
Yes!
Yes!
Yay!
Well, I'm not sure if we can give you superfan status on that one, though, you know?
I don't know how you do things over there, but, we get that over here.
All right, Sandra Bullock has been nominated for a Golden Globe numerous times, but what 2010 film saw her win one?
That was the football movie.
Yep.
Yeah,
What was it called, though?
oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Are you struggling?
I'm struggling a little bit. This tea isn't strong enough. I think we should have had some cocktails or something. I know it.
Something to do with vision.
Oh, The Blind Side.
Yeah. Yay! All right.
You know what?
Wait,
You might have had a little bit of help with the last two, but I am
Yeah.
officially still going to say you are a super fan when it comes to Sandra Bullock. I will let you have that.
She's got the crown. I'm
I mean,
placing the
seriously,
crown.
yes.
There you go. British
Yes.
fashion.
I just want to sit with that woman and have like tea or coffee and just hug her and maybe sit on her lap.
No, that's not creepy.
This just got weird. We decided that life hacks were the way forward for 2019.
Totally the way forward, yeah.
Yeah, in our New Year's Eve episode, we shared just some life hacks to get everyone started for the year.
Oh my
And
gosh. I love it.
Since then, you've already tried them as well, haven't you, some of them?
And guess what? Roxanne does the closet
Pillowcase.
Do you?
Yeah.
life hack. Yes. She's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I do that already, Sheila. I'm like, oh, I'm so far behind.
Get with the times, Sheila. But
I know.
you sent me, quite possibly, the most hilarious video this week of a life hack that you had just absolutely nailed. And I watched it, made Callum watch it. I was like, check Sheila out. What is she doing? It was just the best video ever. I just love it. And I'm going to share it on our social media page. But you need to tell everyone what this amazing life hack is that you came up with.
And the thing is, yeah, I came up with this life hack like years ago, but I didn't realize it was called a life hack. I'm like, oh, this is easier. And I've just always done it. So, okay, fall approaches. And this year, or 2018 was weird because we had Hurricane Florence.
Yep.
So we had two falls. You know, so the leaves fell, they grew and bloomed again, then they fell again. I'm like, God. So I ended up having to like rake leaves twice. But you know, the takes forever to rake and put it in the bag and everything, whatever, and wherever you're gonna put them. I got the best life hack. You can actually fill up a huge black trash bag full of leaves in under 30 seconds.
Do you know what? And you did do it pretty nifty in the video you sent me.
Dude, you just gotta do it doggy style.
Oh, God.
Roxanne, you haven't seen the video
Uranus.
yet. Seriously. Imagine getting sent this life hack video at midnight just as you're about to go to bed. This is what Sheila
Let me
did to me.
explain it first. Seriously, no, I'm telling you, there is not a better way. So basically, you rake your leaves, right? You put them in your pile, okay? Once you get them in a pile, you take your big old garbage lawn trash bags out. You put the bag flat on the ground with the mouth of the bag facing the pile of leaves, okay? Step forward in between the leaves and the trash bag, and you put your heels on the bottom of the bags. So you can lift the top so it creates like a hole, okay? Then you just take your hands, just like a dog, and take them and throw them in the bag. So you're leaning over and you're like, choo, 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 just like a dog digging. It looks like a dog digging. And then boom, 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 in 30 seconds. You don't
The
believe me.
enthusiasm
I got
is
the video.
amazing.
I want to see the video. Yeah.
Yeah, look, I'll fast forward.
Okay.
Step.
Leaves.
You ready? My neighbors. Hey, neighbors. They think I'm crazy. Watch this. Go.
Silence from Roxanne right now.
Yep.
I mean, I see it. I see it working. I think it's, yeah.
All you need is 2 hands.
All right. I mean, it works.
Dude, done.
We'll be done in a heartbeat.
Well, watch, look how big the bag is. Watch.
Nice.
Pile of leaves in less than 30 seconds.
Well
I'd
done.
just like to say, though-
Thank you. What's that, Lauren?
I'd just like to say it actually sounds weirder listening to it in audio form. So for anyone listening who is like, what has just happened on the Lauren and Sheila show, I'm going to post the video for them. Because it just sounds really strange.
Just don't worry
I'm
about
saying.
it and just do it doggy style.
You're welcome.
Who's next? Who's got a life hack that can beat that one?
I'm not even going to try. Roxanne, have you got anything?
I mean, to tell you the truth, I think half my life is a life hack. I mean, I think that's all I do all the time is try to figure out an easier way to do things. So it's like nothing's standing out. The only thing that I can think of is the one that helps me out, I guess, the most on a normal weekly basis, which is my
Meal planning?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I spend an entire day on Sunday, hours and hours and hours, and I cook for everyone in my house, whatever they specifically want for the week, and I cook my meals.
Give me an example. So give me like all the dishes. Like last week, what'd you do?
Let's see, we did lasagna, and then I did garlic, lemon, shrimp, and zucchini pasta. And then I did, my spinach and kale chicken stuff, which is so amazing. That is for me. And then I put them in, like my food, I put in little containers so that every day it's in a container. And so then I don't have to cook for the whole rest of the week because I usually have like meetings and then I have things that come up at the last minute. And
she works all day.
Yeah, and I feel really great that like my kids aren't going to starve and, there's
and it's not fast food.
Right. And so I spend the whole day, I watch Walking Dead.
Nice.
And I
cook.
I cook.
She cooks with Norman Reedus.
Yes,
That.
Is he still on the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And drink
Oh,
wine.
okay, I see where this is going.
So of course.
By the end of the cooking process, yeah.
Perfect. Sounds like a good Sunday.
Here's to you, Norman. I love you, buddy. Here's to you.
All right, cut that hair, take a bath.
You used to be so in love with Norman Reedus, and I'm like,
know.
he's dirty and greasy
There's
and
something
gross.
every once in a while, a girl just falls in love with a dirty, greasy guy.
Oh, nice.
It happens.
I never understood that attraction.
I don't know.
Do you have somebody you think's attractive and people think is weird, Lauren?
I don't think so, no.
Don't say your husband, because he really is legit cute.
I was thinking that, but I thought, you know what? I feel like I've slated him.
No, he's legit adorable.
I feel like I've slated him enough on this podcast, and we're only on episode 8, so I thought I better not go there. So I don't know. I don't think there is.
Really? Well, how do you know? Who do you think's attractive? We'll tell you otherwise.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
See, but there is something sexy about him.
He's like,
He reminds me of the male strippers we used to have back in the 1980s at theaters. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
No.
Like you need to squirt oil on him and
Yeah.
tell him to go away.
Oh, I think he's hot. No, I am a Channing fan.
Then she does have someone as Channing Tatum.
There you go. But I would throw. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say
Say
that.
it.
I was going to say you two are a bit older than me though, so maybe
No,
that's
say
why
it.
you
It's
don't
fine.
find him
It's
attractive.
fine. We're 12 years older.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, she's 33, God forbid.
Yeah, just in the prime of my life, Roxanne.
Wait till you get to be 45. That's the prime.
If you
all
can
right?
look this good
okay.
at 45, God help you, Lauren.
I know. I hope I do look as good as you two at 45. Seriously,
More
I will
t-shirts
take
made.
that. Well, I thought I looked quite young for my age until Roxanne just acted really surprised that I wasn't
Yeah, I'm
45.
shocked. I thought you were older than us. At least by 10 years, I was like,
So-
"Woo, Lauren is not aging well there."
I was feeling quite good until that moment. Now I
know,
feel
babe.
like,
you know I love you. Beautiful. I'm looking at a
Yeah.
picture of you right now. I drew a heart around it.
totally look 21, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Definitely 21
Definitely.
again. Perfect.
Yeah.
It's not good that my husband only turned 30 last week. That makes me feel
No,
worse.
we all robbed the cradle. I
Yeah,
think that-
exactly.
Yeah, I think we've all done that. I just kind of, I stuck to mine, and I think mine is, I say mine, like he's like this object. My lovely husband, Brent.
He's in shackles right now.
Yeah.
On the stage, okay? I saw it firsthand. I know.
He likes it. No,
Witnessed it.
my gorgeous, wonderful husband is 2 years and like 4 months younger than me. So I said, I mean,
Okay.
now that you're in your 30s and 40s, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, true.
I mean, if you were like 15, that's weird.
And he's 23.
And that's good. That's just
Yeah,
creepy.
that's not right, actually.
Yeah, that's a bit creepy. If you're 15 and he's 12, that's creepy.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
Man, we need to end this before this conversation. Seriously, conversations on this podcast need to be ended. Seriously.
we need to go to Facebook and say, what's your guilty pleasure when it comes to like sexy men? Like who should not be on the sexy list but are, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
And speaking of Facebook,
Oh, don't get me started
Oh,
on
God.
this. Facebook, right? I know we normally do a rant or rave section right now, but I just need to rant. Can I just rant?
yes, there's no raving, just ranting.
Okay, let's just rant. Facebook. Now, I saw it quite a bit like last week, I think because people were off, so people probably took to social media a little bit more. People were on it a lot more actively. What is with people when they put on social media things like, had such a bad day, such a tough time, why are people two-faced? All of this stuff, right? So people start feeling sorry for them and saying, you know, oh, are you okay, babe? Oh, anything I can do to help? Lovely that people care. And then they respond and put, DM me. DM me? I don't know them well enough to DM them. I want to know. I want to know what the problem is, but I don't know them well enough to be like, hi, I saw that you were having a bad day. What's up? Because they'll be like, hang on, I haven't spoken to you for 10 years. Why do you care what's... Well, I'm not. I'm just nosy because you're just moaning on Facebook. And I just need to know.
I don't care about you.
Right. I just want to know if your day's worse than mine, so I can feel better about myself. Yeah.
Oh, seriously.
You know what drives me crazy? Absolutely freaking drives me nuts. Okay, post the third picture in your gallery in the comment section below. I'm like, no! Why? Oh my God!
Oh, seriously.
I don't know why that irritates me so much, but I want to like take a picture and give them the bird and like make it like take 3 pictures so it's my third picture that I'm putting. Oh, wow. I said the F-bomb. Oh.
And I thought I was going to do it
Whoa.
first. Woo!
Man.
We can bleep that out.
So stupid. God, you just clog it up like, oh, God. Sorry.
Oh, I feel like we're having a full-on rant. Roxanne, you're up. What's next?
I'm up with Facebook. Oh.
Yeah, what upsets you
I've
about
tried
it?
to stay away from Facebook as much as possible because there was so much negative coming at me.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
in the past, what would drive you crazy?
The things that would drive me crazy were, first off, I do agree with you, Lauren, when people post that stuff, I want to help. Like, I'm a helper. So
what can I do to help?
Yeah, my first initial reaction is there something I can do for you? And
That's really caring, because mine's just being nosy. Mine's...
She's just nosy.
You know what? You could have totally just like left that out and run with me with that. I was trying to give you some like little points there. But
trying to save me, weren't you? I was just being nosy. If it's someone I know and care about, I care. But you know, if not, I'm just being nosy.
I mean, I unfortunately have this really bad I want to save people like all the time. It's really
to a fault.
Yeah, it's really bad, and that does drive me crazy though when they post something and it's just for attention.
What else?
And let's see.
Come on, give me a good one, Roxanne.
The back-to-back selfies. Oh my gosh! If I have to see women's cleavage, I mean, it's like I'm like I'm over it. How many pictures of your cleavage and your big like anime eyes because you're using
and the cat ears
filters.
and the whiskers. Oh, I can't stand
the
that.
Snapchat filters and the boob. And it's not, you know, if it's 1, I'm like 2, 3, I'm like, seriously, get a life. Like, there's got to be a hobby you can find of something, because the back-to-back selfies of yourself, it's screaming attention.
And it's not just like the selfies with the majestic mountains in the background.
Right.
It's not like, it's like in the bathroom, at the gym.
Right, it's clean your room because I can see it in the mirror and it's a disgusting mess and you're taking a selfie. That's what it is.
Throw away the tampon wrapper. We see it in the dang mirror. For God's sakes.
Okay, so now we've wrapped up the rant with Facebook. I have a question, because the 3 of us have got a little group because we knew Roxanne was coming on the show today. What were you two even going on about in those messages yesterday? I don't even know what you were talking about.
Nosebreath.
Nosebreath?
Oh my God. Okay, so many moons ago, as you know, Roxanne and I were roommates and we did absolutely everything together. It was like insane. Now, I think how this started, I don't even know how to preface this. Okay, so
wait, let me
Okay.
Ally McBeal. Did you see Ally McBeal? Okay.
Yes.
So Ally McBeal was like our life. Like, that is how we lived our life. Things like that happened in Ally McBeal. When she would envision something, it would happen.
Yep.
And so when she came back from, can I say what?
Yeah.
Okay, so she came back from this date, and she came in and started explaining things to me, and I swear it was like, I got it. I got the visual. I got it all, because she and I were like so on the same page with this
God.
Ally McBeal thing. Okay, now go.
So, okay, you know how somebody has bad breath, right? Have a Tic Tac, freaking gum, whatever. But then people have what I call nose breath, okay? And it's the smell that comes out of their freaking nose.
So is it like that their bad breath is smelling out of their nose, or is it like a whole nother scent on its own?
It's a whole nother thing, and it's natural. So it's either you can handle the nose breath, or it's like, oh, Nikes. It's like, just back off, We don't belong together.
Now, if you wanted to visualize it, it's like a green
vapor
fog coming out of your nose. The reason why we were talking about it is because the person next to me had it so bad that I wanted to stick 2 pieces of gum up their nose because it was awful. I'm like, just stop breathing. I'm going to smother you with my jacket.
Oh,
okay, it was
God.
awful.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
And it happened because there was this guy I liked in Panama City Beach, which was 5 hours away, okay? Left
Right.
New Orleans because we do some trip to Florida.
We did multiple,
yeah. So I drove 5 hours to have a dinner date with this
gosh,
guy.
you must have
so
liked him.
we're having dinner. We're at his place and everything, and he's cooking, and that's great. And I don't know, I got close or got a hug in. Yeah, it was the hug because I remember he was standing up and I hugged him and he's just breathing. He's just, and his mouth is closed.
How dare he?
And he's just breathing. And I just got a whiff of this nose breath. I was like, oh no, no, I got to go. He went to the bathroom and I left. I drove 5 hours back to New Orleans. I'm like, I gotta go. There's something about this smell that, like, you will know if you're, like, meant to be with this person or not, like your chemistry.
It is not good.
It was no.
But you just left. Could you not have texted Roxanne and said, call me with an emergency?
Text. There was
while
no
he was in the
texting. This
loo?
was 19.
Oh, yeah, no, there was no texting. Are you kidding me?
Man.
What is this
honestly.
text thing you speak of? There was a beeper. I think I had a pager.
Pager.
We're talking about the 90s. We all look like freaking drug kingpins. We all have freaking pagers. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Side note, my husband, good nose breath.
Well, I'm glad you said that. Jeez.
I wouldn't
if
have
you
married
just
him
said he had it
otherwise.
bad.
I would not have married it. We wouldn't even gone on a second date if he had bad nose breath. It just wouldn't happen.
Oh my
She
goodness.
wouldn't finish the first one.
No, it'd be over. I'd leave, drive 5
Out
hours.
the bathroom window, like, would have been like a Friends moment. Climb out the bathroom window. Go.
Go us.
So that's it. It was the end of another episode of the Lauren and Sheila Show. And Roxanne, it has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me. I can see how you guys would do that. I would sit here. This podcast would be like 8 hours long. If I did that.
We'll get all the information as well about your little venture.
Broken World, the island.
Yes, Amazon Prime, 5-star it, 5-star it, people.
We'll get it all on our Facebook page for you. It's been a pleasure, and come back and join us again soon.
Episode 8. We did it. Another successful podcast, Lauren. I'm just going to mark it as successful.
Lots of love, lots of happiness.
Lots of ranting. All comes together. Until next week, thanks for joining us for the Lauren and Sheila Show.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the Lauren and Sheila Show. A new episode every Monday. Music was licensed by Ben Sound. Find our podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, Apple Podcast, YouTube, and Google Play Music, and at laurenandsheilashow.com. Want to talk to us? Find us on Facebook at The Lauren and Sheila Show, on Twitter and Instagram at Lauren and Sheila. Leave all good comments on any of our social media platforms. All negative and hateful comments, you can send them right to hell. Want to become a new and improved amazing person? Sponsor our podcast. Email us at laurenandsheilashow@gmail.com. Thanks for tuning in as we ponder across the pond with the Lauren and Sheila Show.